Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is HOOTMONEY here with another video for you guys today. Today we are going to be talking once again about Torchlight and what is going on with this short squeeze. So there's been some new short interest data that has been released, so we'll be going over that as well, and we will also be going over why exactly this stock price dropped, and we'll go over some of my previous predictions and see how they played out for this stock. So if you guys enjoyed these updates, make sure you leave that like on the videos. Liking the video is the #1 thing you can do to help me out here on this platform. And as always, subscribe to the channel for more. And if you want up to $70 in free stock, use the link in the description and pinned comment section to sign up for public. Also, we now have a Discord where we talk about stocks such as Torchlight, Workhorse, etc., other meme stocks, anything stock market related or crypto related. We talk about that in the Discord group, so check that out. The links are in the description and the pinned comment section, so either one of those links will bring you to our Discord server, and we're always welcoming new people to that community. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, Torchlight is up 8.11% on the day, and it's had a little bit of a sell-off, but it reached a peak of being up about 12% on the day, which is pretty impressive. Now, my video yesterday summarized why exactly Torchlight is down, and I predicted that today would actually be a green day for Torchlight. So let's just go over real quick why Torchlight was down. So they upsized their public offering to 250 million, which increased supply, driving down the share price of Torchlight. After the ex-dividend date, which was June 22nd, there was less reason to buy Torchlight because you no longer have access to that preferred stock dividend, and in result that creates less buying pressure, which also drives the price down. And the third reason, which created more selling pressure, is that people can sell their shares as of today and still get access to that preferred stock dividend. And with all that, I believe that most of the selling pressure would have been over by market open this morning, and I believe that to be correct. I assumed that there was going to be a little bit of a drop at 9:30 for people who have market sell orders, and then in the pre-market there might be some selling pressure. Now, after hours in pre-market was up, so I was incorrect about that, but we can see here at 9:30 there was some selling pressure on Torchlight, but after that it rallied up, and that's when I assumed that the short squeeze would start occurring, and that is because now all of the selling, all of the bearish pressure is off of the stock, which means that there's no better time for shorts to start covering. Now, I was incorrect in the fact that I thought shorts had to cover by the end of the day today, but in fact they do have to cover by the end of the day on June 30th, and we're going to be going over where exactly I found that confirmation. There's so much bad information on the internet, and just a few days ago all my sources were saying they had to cover by the end of the day today, but no, they have to cover by the end of the day on June 30th. So just let that be a lesson for the future, that some misinformation spreads around the internet, so just don't trust everything you hear. So on the 1 week chart, you can see right here is when they upsized their offering, which created the massive sell-off, and there was still some selling pressure. It pretty much went sideways, but this is when there was less buying pressure due to not being able to receive the dividend. And right here where you see the uptrend begin, this is when I predicted that shorts would start covering on this stock. So let's just see if that one comes through. The only thing that I think shorts would do now is maybe wait for a later date, since they have until June 30th to cover. I'd imagine that the goal of short sellers is to keep volume as low as possible and just keep this stock price suppressed until they have to cover, so they can cover at their lowest price. If you want up to $70 in free stock just for signing up and using those links in the description or in the pinned comment section, sign up for Public. Public is a stock investing application and social media, so you can buy, sell, trade, invest in companies that you like, and also see what your friends, celebrities, influencers are buying as well, because everybody's portfolio is public. So yeah, you can chat with people, you can talk to CEOs because they have CEOs come onto the platform, and you can send them questions, and it's just awesome. It's fun. I love using the platform. It's my favorite investing application to use on my phone. And with all that being said, up to $70 in free stock if you deposit at least $1. So check out those links below and let's get back into the video. You can see from this screenshot that someone posted from Webull. So someone asked Webull, I'm interested in opening a short position on TRCH. I noticed they are merging with mmat. Would my short position be closed out prior to the merger June 30th, or can I keep it open while the ticker symbol changes? Best Evan. And then they scroll down, Webull said 6:30. So that confirms that 6:30 is the last date that shorts can cover. So definitely expect some more short seller manipulation throughout the next week. And yeah, that's going to be exciting. Also, if you're concerned about when you will be receiving your preferred stock, it should be coming into your account by the end of the day today. Here is a message from Robinhood saying, thank you for reaching back about TRCH. We do greatly appreciate it. Again, my name is David. I'd be happy to assist. On June 14th, Torchlight Energy Resources declared a special dividend of Series A preferred stock. The preferred stock will be issued on a 1-for-4 basis to most June 24th record holders. The dividend will be issued on 6/25/2021 and will appear in your account. You will see the new shares in your account by the end of the day on 6/25/21 under the preferred stock's ticker symbol. So what this means for you guys is most of you guys will be receiving this dividend by the end of the day today. I know Robinhood likes to process dividends like at 11 p.m. so it might not show up until the last hour of the day, but you should be getting that dividend today. All right, now taking a look at some of the short interest data, we got some new exchange reported numbers as of yesterday, and you can see down here that the short percentage of free float, and this is as of the settlement date, which was June 15th, so it was about 10 days ago, and that short interest was 11.37%. Now a lot has happened since June 15th, which is the unfortunate part of exchange reported short interest. And as you guys can see, Ortec has predicted that the current short interest percentage of free float is more like 22.58%. And today there was another 9.15% increase in short interest change. Now, if you look at this chart, you can see that the short interest went down from 24.4% as of Wednesday down to 20.68% as of Thursday. Now that has everything to do with the fact that these new short interest numbers were released by exchanges as of yesterday. So now Ortec has some new numbers to go off of to make their estimates. So this further shows the unfortunate part of having this exchange reported short interest just be delayed so much, because it just really takes away from Ortec being able to create accurate estimates of this short interest. However, we do know that it has increased substantially throughout this past week. Another wildly important statistic is that the cost to borrow average is now 110%. Guys, that is the highest number that I have seen for a cost to borrow statistic. These shorts are paying enormous amounts of money and interest in order to short this stock, which is another huge reason that this short squeeze may occur. Now, they have to close these short positions within a week, so the interest that they will be paying is definitely much less than 110%, because it's going to be impossible for them to hold it for a year anyways. But it's still a very, very high percent, and it puts some pressure on short sellers. And the last thing that I wanted to go over and reiterate, because we've talked about this before, is the short squeeze signal from Ortec. So as you can see, they issued one on the 16th of June and the 22nd of June, and they both have about 35 and 31 days left on the signal. So we'll have to see what goes on with that. I'm not 100% sure why it has 31 days on the signal if this stock won't even exist. I am not 100% sure. If you guys can clarify that in the comment sections, I would be very highly appreciative. Anyways, you guys can also see where the short squeeze signal occurred. So we had one over here when the price was around $5, and that definitely occurred. It shot up all the way to $10. Then they gave another type 3 signal when it was at its peak, and it has sold off since then. What I think about that is, yes, I think the first signal was definitely accurate, but I do think the shorts won on the second signal. So I don't know how accurate that second signal is, since there was tons and tons of selling pressure, and they made that prediction at a price point of $10 a share, and Torchlight has not held $10 a share. So with that being said, there can definitely be a short squeeze. However, since the price didn't hold, it may not be as strong as once predicted, but it still may very well be very strong, as it is an induced short squeeze and shorts have to cover by June 30th. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. Anyways, that's about it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm excited to see how this one plays out. As of recording this video, shorts only have 3.5 trading days to cover. So I think they're going to try to spread out this covering, and I think they're going to try to do it at low volume. And the stock price jumped as I predicted, which is awesome. It's always nice to see your predictions play out right. And I knew that there would definitely be some increased buying pressure as of this morning after market open, and I was right, which was awesome, and I love seeing that. As far as this stock dividend goes, you should be seeing those by tonight, hopefully, and I can't wait to see what this dividend turns out to be. I don't think anyone has received it yet. I really hope for all you Torchlight shareholders that this dividend is huge and it makes back that price drop. I hope that it's at least $5 per share, although I think that might be a bit unlikely. Just judging off of how greedy the management of Torchlight has been in this past week, completely diluting shareholders for $250 million with a company that's under $1 billion in market cap already. So that's some complete dilution by the CEO, greedy guy. It's just hard for me to expect that this dividend is really going to be some high amount from $10 to $20. I think it's going to be a small one, honestly, like $1 to $2, maybe even under $1. That's just my personal opinion. I haven't really looked into it too much, so take it with a grain of salt. Again, I just can't really see it being that high. And that's all I got for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Check out those links in the description in the pinned comment section to sign up for Discord or get your up to $70 worth of free stock by signing up for public using those links below. Join the community. That's all I got for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and peace.